Welcome everyone to this explainer for animated Quranic tales. Whenever we look back at the incredible history of the prophets, there are certain names that just immediately bring this deep sense of peace and tranquility to our hearts. Today, we're focusing on one of those truly serene figures, Prophet Ishaq, peace be upon him. We're going to explore a life that was, quietly powerful, deeply profound, and honestly, it completely transformed the entire world. Okay, let's dive right into this. Have you ever wondered why Prophet Ishaq's story doesn't have the intense, dramatic trials, the earth-shattering miracles, or the epic wars we see in so many other prophetic accounts? It's a really fascinating question, right? Because we usually associate historical greatness with loud, chaotic events. But today, we're going to see why his incredibly quiet life wasn't a lack of action at all. It was actually a deliberate divine mission that quite literally changed the course of history. Let's uncover the truth behind this peaceful prophet.
Section 1. The Amazing Glad Tidings, a Miracle in Old Age.
So the birth of Prophet Ishaq was absolutely anything but ordinary. We're talking about a massive divine intervention here, happening when his parents, the great Prophet Abraham and Sarah, were well into the twilight of their lives. Without any warning, angels suddenly showed up at their home in human form. The Quran beautifully captures this highly emotional moment. They said, "Fear not," and they gave him glad tidings of a boy possessing knowledge. Then his wife came forward with a loud voice, and she smote her face and said, "A barren old woman?" Just imagine the sheer shock, the utter disbelief Sarah must have felt right then. Hearing this verse, it really captures just how miraculous and completely unexpected this divine announcement was.
But, of course, the story doesn't end with shock. The angels quickly and very gently reassured the family. As we read in Surah Hud, they asked, "Do you wonder at the decree of Allah? The mercy of Allah and His blessings be upon you, O people of the house." It's like they were reminding them, hey, with Allah, absolutely nothing is impossible. And it really highlights the immense mercy and profound blessing that was placed on this very specific, chosen household. Section 2. The name and childhood environment. Joy from the divine.
Now, what's really interesting here is how that miraculous birth shaped the child's actual identity. The name Ishaq literally translates to laughter or smile. And he got this name because of the joyous surprise, those radiant, disbelieving smiles that just lit up the faces of his elderly parents when they first heard the news. His very name perfectly embodies the pure, completely unexpected joy he brought them in their old age.
But his life wasn't just about the joy of being a miracle baby, it was a life of profound spiritual purpose. Growing up, Prophet Ishaq was completely immersed in pure monotheism, or Tawheed. He was raised in strict obedience to Allah, totally surrounded by a very serious, pious environment. He wasn't just sitting back and watching, he was actively absorbing his prophetic mission directly under the careful guidance of his father, Prophet Ibrahim. It was the ultimate preparation for the huge responsibilities he'd soon face.
Section 3. Status and Wisdom in the Quran. Answering the big question.
So this brings us right back to his status in the Quran, and it answers our big hook from earlier. Why the quiet life? Well, let's break it down. First off, we have to remember the Quran is a book of guidance. It's not just a historical timeline. It specifically highlights the parts of prophetic lives that offer universal lessons for our own human challenges. Plus, historical traditions point out that the great, heart-wrenching test of sacrifice was actually meant for his brother, Prophet Ismail. Prophet Ishaq's mission, it was totally different. It was centered on peaceful continuity. His greatest honor was picking up the mantle and carrying on his father's monumental work in Canaan, which is modern-day Palestine, with quiet, unwavering steadfastness and, crucially, absolutely no commotion.
And the Quran explicitly confirms his incredibly high rank even with this quiet life. Take a look at Surah Maryam. It says, "And we bestowed upon him Ishaq and Yaqub, and each of them we made a prophet. And we bestowed of our mercy on them, and we granted them lofty honor." That is such a powerful statement. It reminds us that true honor and lasting legacy aren't always the result of loud, chaotic events. Sometimes they are directly granted by Allah's infinite mercy for simply being steadfast.
And to back that up, Surah As-Saffat reinforces this exalted status, saying, "And we gave him the glad tidings of Ishaq, a prophet from among the righteous, and we blessed him and Ishaq." Notice the heavy emphasis on blessings there. He wasn't just a righteous man. He was literally enveloped in direct, continuous blessings from the Creator for his entire peaceful life.
Section 4. The Great Family Lineage, a legacy that changed the world. Now, those blessings absolutely did not end with him.
Let's get into what is arguably the biggest plot twist of his entire story, his extraordinary family lineage. Setting the stage for a legacy that would literally change the world, Prophet Ishaq married Rivka, and Allah blessed them with 2 sons, Prophet Yaqub and Esau. So while Prophet Ishaq's own day-to-day life remained super peaceful and quietly dedicated, the seeds being planted right there in his household, they were about to sprout into a massive historical force.
The Quran actually draws a direct, unbroken line of this guidance, as Surah Al-An'am states, "And we bestowed upon him Isaac and Yaqub, each of them we guided." This verse is so crucial because it perfectly connects his immediate family to this massive, continuous stream of divine guidance flowing relentlessly through his family tree.
And this brilliantly illustrates the true, mind-blowing scale of that legacy. Even though Prophet Ishaq's personal stories in the Quran are concise, almost all the major prophets of Bani Israel, the children of Israel, stem directly from him. We're talking Prophet Yaqub, Prophet Yusuf, Prophet Musa, Prophet Dawood, and Prophet Isa, peace be upon them all. This entire magnificent chain of prophethood that shaped global theology and history, it all started right there in his blessed lineage. His quiet, peaceful life was literally the bedrock for generations of world-changing prophets. How amazing is that?
Section 5. The Great Lesson of Steadfastness. The Power of Quiet Dedication.
So as we reflect on all of this, the crucial point is this. True greatness doesn't always require wars, commotion, or, earth-shattering miracles. After a long life of raising the flag of peace and preaching Tawheed, Prophet Ishaq's ultimate lesson to us is that quiet steadfastness, patience, and unwavering dedication to a peaceful mission is a monumental success all on its own. Just being consistent, staying completely true to your faith, and maintaining peace, those are immense, world-changing acts of worship.
So, I leave you with this thought. In a modern world that is completely obsessed with loud achievements and going viral, how can we apply Prophet Ishaq's profound lesson of quiet, unwavering dedication in our own daily lives? Think about it. If you found this explainer spiritually enriching and fascinating, please make sure to subscribe to Animated Quranic Tales. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next one, and share this beautiful, inspiring message of peace with your loved ones. Thank you so much for watching, and we can't wait to see you next time.